With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
And Stroud now to throw.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. J.J. Watt, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That one down the field for Ferguson.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, here's Pat McAfee to kick it away.
Johnson to return it.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. The drive will start with Arian Foster. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Looking to throw. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Point after here coming up. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start on the ground with Foster. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. He gets this out to Foster on the right side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going up the middle, Foster. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36. A good pickup there at 22. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Puka Nacua, 36 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2nd and 10. Inside give to Dickerson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on now is the punter, Pat McAfee, to kick this one away. And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. A first down carry for Foster. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Quick completion here to Johnson. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
2nd down and 6 now. Now Stroud.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Stroud to throw it.
Setting up the screen to Dickerson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Stroud's throw taken in here by Jackson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
Open man here is Foster. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Still going. He's on his way.
Touchdown, Detroit. Arian Foster, 75 yards.
And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Coup for the extra point.
And that makes it 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Stroud looking to change the play.
third down. He'll drop to throw.
Out of his hands quick to Jackson.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Stroud now on fourth down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They run up the middle with Foster. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again with Foster. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. Cooney knocks this one through the post.
And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Stroud.
He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.